Good afternoon, all, or good afternoon whenever you're tuning into this. My name's Eva. I'm the director of Perth Festival of Yarn and also of the Scottish Wool Producers Showcase. It has been quite some time since I last came and did a live. I had the time to do a live, had the mental capacity to do a live, and this might not go particularly well right now, but going to give it a go. So the reason that I have decided to go live at the moment, and there may be interruptions because life is happening right now, but I have a couple of boxes here that have arrived from Aister, who are up in Shetland, and yeah, let's forget about the fact this is a 48-hour guaranteed delivery and it took double that time to get here, but we do have 2 boxes of Aister stuff. So all I've done to these boxes at the moment is remove my name from the top and my address, because no one's needing to know where I stay apart from the fact that I live in Perth. But yes, the reason these boxes are here is because Aister are going to be part of our inaugural, get the title right, Scottish Wool Producers Showcase, which takes place for the first ever time on the 2nd of April. Tickets are available from the festival shop section of our website. Now, when we were trying to put this together, and even at the minute, it's incredibly hard to try and organise or schedule any sort of event. But coronavirus is with us. It's not going anywhere, but we can take all the steps that we possibly can to ensure everyone's safe, and our island communities are particularly vulnerable in Scotland. So we reached out to Aister in Shetland, we reached out to Iona Wool and invited them to still have a presence at our event by shipping goods in advance, and we will have special stalls for them at the showcase, so you can still buy their product, you can still come and squish, you can still come and see it in person, a selection of their products, but it protects them from having to come to the islands. You know, potentially picking up something en route, hopefully not anyone picking up anything at our event. Certainly we didn't have any cases of coronavirus come about as a result of our smaller festival last September. But yes, it just protects our island communities, and where we're still embracing them, we're still bringing them into the fold and still having them be part of us and part of our event. So I thought I'd do kind of like a live unboxing because I'm really excited to see their product in person for the first ever time. Thank you, Kirsty, doing her best. You know, is this what Perth does? We innovate, we try and find solutions to protect everyone and to keep us viable, because if we remain viable, we can continue supporting everyone else. That's what our business / community is all about. So take 5-10 minutes out, come and dive into these boxes with me. You might get knocked over on the camera by a cat. Martha is around. I've got a pile of books here and a little Lego holder that I built for my phone. So hopefully, ooh, that's not working too badly. Hello. Yeah, what one shall we do first? Let's start with the one closest. So if you do have headphones, then this will be a bit like crinkling, because the reason that people warn about crinkling is it can amplify in headphones, which I didn't realise until I wore headphones and listened to a podcast once and ended up in that situation. So hello everyone joining us. We're doing an Aister unboxing live. I'm so excited. Let's see how many of these skeins actually make it to the showcase. I just head straight up the stairs to my studio. Yeah, so here we go. I think we might be in, folks, into the first of the 2 boxes that have arrived. Okay, I'm seeing fabric straight off. That's very exciting. Is it fabric? It's fabric. I think this might actually be their tablecloth that they've sent, because we did, yes, I've got got a pop-up banner. So we open the first box, so we get the pop-up banner. Benson's joined, he's approved. Please give that hound big hugs from me. So there we go. I've got an inventory. Wow, they're organised. I'm loving Aister already. Oh, they've sent me props. So I think this might have been the best box to start off with, actually. So this must be their tablecloth, which has the most beautiful owls on it. I'm going to have to ask them where they got that. That's adorable. I've got some samples. So I've got these beautiful mittens. I'll just pause there for a moment because that is a perfect little sort of thumbnail for the video. We've got a hat. Could I get away with putting the hat on just now? Is that a bit naughty? Look at that. Loving the hat, absolutely loving the tam. And then we've got another hat as well. So they've sent us 3 samples of their beautiful. Aren't they fabulous? And Hagrid, much love to Hagrid as well. Look at that. Okay. Other bits and pieces, labels, that's good. We've got a little pop-up banner, which might be showing the wrong way round at the moment. More banners. Oh, this is interesting. What's this? Patterns. We've got patterns, folks. Oh, that is always helpful. So that was the Kailyard kit that we've got the sample for here. What other ones have we got? Are they all Kailyard? I think those might all be Kailyard. So we've got some patterns. That is fabulous. It's always brilliant to have pattern support. Now, it looks like the yarn that we've got in here, all natural shades, and I'm going to keep it in the plastic for just now. I do have the aforementioned sort of helpful knitting cats, so yes, I'll just keep it in the plastic out the way for the moment. So this is the Melushin lamb's wool. This is jumper weight in batch. We've got batch number 1, folks. How exciting is that? So on the label we've got, our family have been tending the croft at Aister for hundreds of years. Generation after generation have followed the same tradition, breeding and rearing sheep to sell, to eat, and of course to produce the finest wool for making Shetland's world famous knitwear. It is testament to the hard work of our ancestors that we now bring to market this exclusive range of spun 2-ply yarn in natural and dyed shades. All originate from the Aister croft in Cunningsborough, Shetland Islands. I love it. I love it so much. So that is the Melushin lamb's wool. We've got Moonshine, which is a beautiful creamy colour. We've got, what have we got? Scarpness. It's kind of like a soft grey brown. Then we've got Muratug, which I'll not be pronouncing correctly. I'm very, very sorry. This is stunning. This is Pale, P-A-E-L. So these are all natural shades in this box. This is a Stick It Stumba. And what else have we got? Dreich. I can pronounce that one, Dreich. So we've got 12 balls, 12 50-gram balls of each of these, which is just fabulous. Those are all in the first box, and if you excuse me for just a moment, I shall pop various bits and pieces back because I really, really don't want to lose anything or damage anything at this point. I'll just turn that over the way it was when it came to me. But yeah, just, I'm in love. I'm absolutely in love with these mittens. So I'm going to pop one on. Look at the colours. You'll have one of each, please. Open it up. Okay, I'll open up one of them, Kirsty, and let you see. I would think that the other box are going to be much the same, so I'll just open one from them, or they might already be open because I think I might have split packs in the other one. Because I do want to open them up myself, but I'm also kind of dubious with cats about, and I'm aware that it's a good hour before feeding time at the zoo, so they will start circling the way that baby bears do. But they're just, oh look, I mean, look at the tam. Look at that. Look at those colours. Oh, stunning. Now, I will apologise just in case I miss anybody's sort of comments. I am long overdue an eye test and do need a stronger prescription of glasses at the moment, but you know, just like everything else, it's been impacted by COVID. Yes. Okay, here we go, second box. Just slide this one up and I'm a wee bit closer to you. It looks absolutely fantastic. The natural shades are kind of a bit more what you would expect, kind of flecked, kind of worsted spun, just absolutely stunning. They look like a knitter's dream. And I know that ginger twist in Edinburgh, sorry folks, we're possibly going to have that rustling kind of creaky sound while we open the second box here. But I do know that Ginger Twist Studio in Edinburgh has some in stock. I'm not sure if there are many suppliers at the minute. They are very new, and again, that's kind of what, it's part of what Perth does. You know, we're kind of known, we've got a reputation for lifting up, discovering and lifting up new fibre businesses, and it's an absolute joy to be able to bring this new event to everyone. Because I do sometimes feel like at the festival that some of our kind of single farm yarn producers and such can be overshadowed a bit by the cult of personality. Now that's not a slight on anyone, it's just kind of the way it is, but it can be more difficult for our farmers and producers to be seen because maybe their products aren't as vibrant. They are generally working on farms as shepherdesses or such. They are not all fibre crafters themselves. They quite often have to kind of look afield, pun intended, that was quite clever, wasn't it? To find people to make samples for them, and quite often in rural communities they don't have like the internet support to be able to do as much as social media and things as they might hope. So there are significant barriers, and obviously Brexit has really kind of had a massive impact on our farming communities as well, and just the whole sort of environmental concerns that we all share. And going forward, it is just, I'm so excited about this new event, and to be able to help host it and to be doing it as like an extension of what we already do with Perth Festival of Yarn. So yeah, okay, we're into the second box now. Oh my goodness, right. I'm not even sure where to begin. Okay, where to begin? We've got, let's see if I can lift you up here. A box of gorgeousness. That's what we've got. What is the collective term? Is there a collective noun or term for a box of yarn? This is my colour. Oh, it's not going to show up because of the light. Unfortunately, that's Scottish springtime, kind of against the light here. But we've got this beautiful bottle green. This is like is it a bottle green? It's a bottle green, pine green. It's absolutely stunning. same details on the bands. These have all got Shetland names. This is batch 2. I think these are all batch 2. Forest green, bottle green, pine green. It's stunning. So these are open. You give these a squish. So these would fall into what you would call rustic yarn. But it's actually really soft. This feels softer to me than Jameson Smith and Jameson's. And I probably shouldn't rub this against my face, but I absolutely could. I could wear that. Yeah, I could definitely wear that. It's... Can we see it? I've been trying to resurrect the YouTube channel for the festival, which I've been wanting to do for years, but again, time waits for no woman. But I did upload a little video of a song from a outdoor gig I went to not so long ago, and changed the YouTube channel from being in my name to being in Perth Festival of Yarn. So I'm going to have these boxes here for a couple of weeks. I think I probably will do a YouTube video, and we should be able to get a bit better lighting for that. But I was desperate to share. So I think we've got 6 each of the shades here. So that's a foresty green. We've got, yeah, sorry folks, light is not our friend. Oh, that's slightly better. That's slightly better. Yes, there we go. I might just have to swivel the camera a wee bit. Is there even more of a Scottish word than swivel? There we go, forest green. Got this one here. This is Thistledale. We've got... Some of these labels have popped off. I can see me opening a bottle of gin and having a sneaky one sitting here with some sellotape. I can think of worse ways to spend an evening. So this is Aister. This is like a blush warm pink. I think these might be mine because perks of being a yarn festival director. That one's for me, and this one's for me, and that one's for me. I think someone's tried to join the video, but I'm not quite sure who this is to kind of hit the button. Yeah. Nort Blue Geo. This is like a Perth teal. That's fabulous. A couple of those. We've got Blosta. It's kind of an indigo. Here we go. Indigo blue colour. I'll just stay really close to the camera here. What else do we have? Clove. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous shades. The knitter has a lovely colourwork cardigan. Yes. Is it an Aister? Ooh. Because it is. This stuff is so new, folks. It's just incredible. Cat Pundle. I'm not really a pinky person, however, I think maybe it's something to do with the green eyes and the particular shade of orange that my hair is at the minute. It seems to kind of work. It looks quite warm. Sooth Blue Geo. I mean, look at the colours. Look at the colours. Ooh. What else do we have? We've got Forsan. We've got Blind Moody. That's like a mushroom. Let's see, that's mushroom. Oh, God, my goodness, there's so many. These are Canon. Here we've got Solstice. Oh, that's an orange. That's an orange, folks. We've got Nortower, like a burnt lipstick. We've got Bissakoi. which is like a chocolatey brown, but with like a, is it a purple or a red through it? It's not picking up just how it's, yeah, I did think of you when I picked up the orange. You want them all. Yeah, I mean, look at these. Look. Colour palettes. We've got Boyton. That's like a Screaming Perth logo. Oh my goodness, and they all go together. These colours have obviously been very considered when they've been putting their kind of colour families together. Soothby. Look. And Screw. Not sure. These are all just incredible. Right. Okay, so these are 50 grams, 142 meters. And we've got 2 each of these, but yeah, I think they're gonna sell out really, really quickly. Folks, look at this though. Okay. A dustland in this. Yes, absolutely. I could have a bright pink dustland. Oh my goodness. So these ones, we've got all the same shades. Although, did I see that one? Did I see that one? Oh, that's Farsan. Yes, we did. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the cutest ever little yarn cakes. Look, they're all pre-wound into little cakes for you. Yeah, I'm trying to contain myself here, Kirsty, because I'm just like, ah! So we've got five each of these. So these are perfect for your little colour work, whether it be your tams, or whether it be, oh, what's the ones with the moths and the owls? The mittens. I want to say Erica Luder, but I could be totally wrong here. These would be perfect for just those little projects where you need a little bit, or an introduction where you don't want to go absolutely mental and buy all the things. Yes, so we've got, you could possibly hear that alarm. I've got a yellow split pea soup going on in my slow cooker. I don't live with my partner, but he tested positive for COVID yesterday. I haven't seen him for a while. It's okay. I haven't seen him for a while. I've been doing long distance food drops, and I'm triple vaccinated and testing daily, so we're all good. It is Erica's, or wait, Underwing Mittens, that's the one. So yes, I'm about to go into a soup drop very, very soon. But yes, I mean, look at the colours. Look at these. That's just so retro. That's fabulous. These are incredible. So if you haven't started your shopping list for the Scottish Wool Producers Showcase, which is taking place in Perth on the 2nd of April, you might want to start looking through your existing pattern libraries, looking at your existing stash, seeing what you've got, so you can come and do some intentional buying. However, if you just like to rock up and go take my money, not in terms of tickets, because they are advance only, but if your style is rock up at a yarn festival and see, boom, what's inspiring you, that's the one I want, then yes, no shame here. You do you. What's the meterage in the smaller ones? So these are 70 meters for the 25 grams. That's the Solstice, that's the orange there. These are just incredible. Yeah, so we have 5 25 gram ones in each shade. including all the naturals by the looks of it. I'm looking to see how many deep this box goes. 3 deep. We're 3 deep. My goodness. So I'll try not to take all those out just now. But yeah, I'm just kind of, it's taking me a moment to kind of get my head around what I've just unboxed, because these have exceeded my expectations. I was excited. I knew it was going to be fabulous. I've been following Aister, their social media, for a little while, and speaking to Hazel more so than Kenneth. But just everything about them: Scottish business, island based, diversifying, natural product. Did I say family business as well? Everything about what they're trying to do is just, yeah. Is on. Look at these colour combinations. These are fabulous. So I would highly recommend that you take a minute. What I'm going to do, hopefully I'll click the right buttons because it has been a while. Yes. Once I pack these away, which I'm doing while I'm talking to you, I will try and click the right buttons, post this up onto the Instagram so you can go back and have a look again if you want. If people who have not been able to join us during this little live can go and have a nose. I'm planning on doing the same with Iona wool when theirs arrives. Di Gilpin can't be with us in person either, but she will be sending us yarn. I'm not quite sure if she's going to send us a couple of boxes or whether she's going to arrive very, very early in the morning and merchandise her own space for us to look after, but she's going to be represented there as well. So we have 10 in-person makers, producers who will be there. We have got 3 who cannot be with us but will be represented. Blue Dot Yarn is making some beautiful, what do you call them? Stitch markers, semi-precious stones. How many vendors will there be? There we go. So yes, 10 in person, 3 who are represented, but their actual producers won't be there. So that's 13, 14 if you include Blue Dot Yarn, who is making us up some semi-precious stone stitch markers. So it is much smaller. We're a one-day event. We've got 2 3-hour slots. The information is all there on our website. So there's 2 headings you want to go and look at. You want to go and look at vendors, Scottish Wool Producers Showcase, which have a listing, a little story about each of our vendors, whether they're going to be there or not, and they will tell you which ones will be there and which ones will just have their products as well. And images to kind of support what they're doing, their stories. And then we've got 2 presentations as well. So for the 12 to 3 p.m. slot, we've got a free presentation, and you need to select those free tickets at the time that you're buying your tickets from the website as well. And for the 3 to 6 p.m. slot, which is much, much quieter, so if you are a little bit apprehensive about going or you need additional support and crowds are not good for you at the time, I'm using the word crowd very, very loosely, it will not be crowded, then you want to go and get the second slot, which is 3 p.m. till 6 p.m. and there's a presentation at 5:30 for that one as well. So the first presentation is Susie Vestry, who's the shepherdess at Lammermuir Wool, and the second one is Sarah Wolfe. Now Sarah is a former textile curator and preserver from one of the American museums. She is coming over from Massachusetts, and she conducts research into wool, specifically wool of specific origin and heritage. She specialised a lot in Swedish wool. I think that's what her presentation is going to be about, but she's currently researching Scottish specific sheep breeds. So she's coming to join us. We've been chatting away. She has agreed to do a presentation as well. So yeah. So there are still free presentation tickets, although the ones for Lammermuir Wool I don't think there's a huge amount left now. Once those are gone, those are gone. We are not charging for the presentations. The tickets are a little bit more expensive than they normally would be for the number of vendors that we have. And with it being a one-day event, they're £8.50 each. And what I would ask you to consider, if you're thinking, ooh, that's a little bit steep, is our overheads. They're not even the same. They're actually more than they normally would be. They are about the same as they were when we had 35 vendors for the last Perth Festival of Yarn, and that last Perth Festival of Yarn was about half the size of what we normally have in a different venue. So a lot of our costs are the same, if not higher. So we don't have as many tickets available either, because we've also still got restrictions. So I appreciate that maybe £8.50 might sound like an awful lot to be gaining access to an event such as ours, but I would just ask you to kind of think for a moment about what you are actually getting for that. And you're helping to keep us all, support us all, and keep us viable as well. The events industry has really struggled. The support has not been there for us to keep us going. And, you know, if we end up falling by the wayside, then, you know, it affects our vendors as well, and our makers, and our community don't have the same spaces to go and gather. So if you look at it like that, and if you also look at what it would cost you with postage, and postage is about to go up. I know the online price for a first class signed for parcels about to go up to £5.05, but we don't know what the over-the-counter domestic rate is going to be yet. If you look at that, so it's going to cost you for one parcel, and you've got access to 14 makers / producers all under one roof, you're actually going to save a small fortune on what your postage would be. So that's another sort of really positive way of kind of looking at it as well. And obviously you can join people in person. So I will sign off. I need to put the rest of these skeins away. I don't want to, I just want to snaffle them all up to my studio just now. But what you want to do, if you haven't already, please go onto our website. Tickets are under the festival shop tab. There's a list of all the vendors there as well, and there's also a link on that page to kind of take you to the tickets. Buy your tickets from Perth Festival of Yarn for the Scottish Wool Producers Showcase, and I will see you there on the 2nd of April, which is no time at all. And I am so, like I said already, I am so excited. Putting this together is absolutely making my heart sing. It's very much about what I'm about, and I just can't. I'm so excited to see our community come back together as well in another event. So we're so looking forward to seeing all of you. Introduce yourselves to me if you see me about. We're in a much smaller space. I will be far more present. I shouldn't say that, touch wood. I shouldn't be my normal looking kind of like a chonky swan, but my feet are going on underneath. Looking after all the things, I should be a lot more present, and I should be able to really kind of enjoy this event and be able to speak to people a little bit more as well. So do come chat to me and say hello and introduce yourselves if you're there. And yeah, enjoy your weekend. If I don't speak to you before then, go get your tickets. I'll see you there. Bye.